Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So finally Zhongli is here in the banners, so I'm trying to pick up the perfect place to pull for him, and I was just reminded about this place where we actually found him the first time, or at least we found that Rex Lapis actually died. So I feel this is the perfect place to start doing the wishes and see if we are lucky. So our PT is right now 20, so that means that we still have a lot of wishes to do, but we have a lot of primogems collected. Again, we need to win the 50-50, so we need to have all our luck in our side, and especially because after Zhongli banner, probably Mavuika banner is going to be there, so whatever we get left over is what we're going to get for Mavuika. So let's cross our fingers, we need to win the 50-50, and if not, we need to have a guarantee Zhongli, but I think I will try to get Zhongli as much as I can. So we can see 40 wishes is still purple. Let's see, next one. Wow, this is an early 5-star. Come on, 50-50. Come on, Zhongli, come. We wait for you for, I would say, like 2 years. 2 regions, 2 patches. We wait so much for you. Yes! Yes, we got Zhongli. That was so fast. We get a double star? Double 5-star? Maybe if we lose the 50-50, it will be a guarantee Mavuika. That would be amazing. Oh, yeah. I thought it was another character. Okay, I would totally get it. I'm not going to complain about it. We got Zhongli in 45 wishes, which is insane. That means that we have a lot of wishes for Mavuika. We might have enough to guarantee Mavuika. So that would be insane. Still, we need to win or lose a 50-50, but I think we're going to have enough primogems to actually afford to lose the 50-50. If we win the 50-50, for sure I'm going to pull for her weapons, or at least try to pull for her weapon. But again, this is not going to be Mavuika's video, that's going to come later in the future, next year probably. Now we need to focus in Zhongli. So as I told you before, I didn't farm anything from him, especially because the material that he needs, we need to have a Claymore character or a Geo character to farm them easily or faster, which, as you know, we don't have them. So a fun part of this is actually that we can actually farm for different things using Zhongli. Regarding the weapon, I think I'm going to use this 3-star Black Tassel weapon that's almost max level. You can see here they only need to level up the last part. But I'm also considering the other one because it has more HP, I think. So maybe that will be useful or not. Please let me know in the comments if you think we should raise the other one or not. Of course, I think the best 5-star is going to be Hutao's weapon. So maybe she comes in the Lantern fight. We can pull for that, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. As we can actually do a lot of things with a 3-star polearm. So yeah. The other thing that I showed you before in the videos is I was trying to farm some of the different artifacts, and I choose the millilith artifact set. So ideally that will be enough. We will get a lot of HP and also we will get some attack. I don't think the attack is going to be necessary or useful at all, but I think that's his best set for a support role. We'll think what we can do when we think on the different composition that we need to use for Spiral Beats, for example, or try to make some builds with different characters. But for now, I think it's going to be a good idea. So he has his main weapon, the Tenacity of the Melalith, Constellation Zero. So okay, I think it's going to be similar to what we get, except that we're not going to use his 5-star weapon. And in this test, I'm doing it first because we can get some materials and some primogems. So that means that we need to do less farming, but also because we can test him and we can see how he plays. Although I know how he plays because I have it in my main account since a long time ago, but I didn't have it in this Archons Only account, so it's going to be fun to actually finally having him here. I think his playstyle kind of is not as important as it was before, or as necessary as it was before, because like now the shields are not that stronger or they're not useful, especially with I think it was in inazuma when they started to do this like corrosion, I think it's called, or even with the bond of life. So I have to say that maybe it's not the best, but at least we have him. I know that we need some way to survive the Spiral Abyss, especially in one of the sides, because we have a healer that is free in one side, but we didn't have any other way to sustain ourselves. So I would really like to see how having Zhongli in the other side would benefit us, and if we can actually survive and get further in the Spiral Abyss. But that's something we can test later. For now, I think this video is going to be mainly on building him and trying to test him and try to see how much do we need to ascend him, ascend talents, ascend I don't know, what else do we need to ascend? Maybe some artifacts, if we believe it's not built properly. But as always, I would like to hear your ideas for builds. If you think that we can farm another artifact set that could work better with the characters that we have. For example, if we pair him with Furina, we can get a Fontaine kit, or maybe we can think in Natlan, maybe we can farm a Natlan set. I don't know. Let me know your crazy ideas. I think that he's not, although maybe his main role is going to be a shielder, I would think it would be more interesting to have a different role for him. I don't know if it's going to be a main DPS, because I think that's going to be crazy. Although venti is our main DPS at this moment, so maybe it's not that crazy, but yeah, I would like to hear your opinions and your ideas in builds, especially knowing that the characters that we have. I know that everything is going to change again when we get Mavuika, so I would like to test our team without Mavuika, with Zhongli. So we have the previous record says without Zhongli. Now I want to test it with Zhongli, so I'm probably going to try to build him as fast as possible and try to test him. And then when we can get Mavuika, we need to test it with Mavuika. So that's going to be kind of like the fun of this of this challenge, basically. So yeah, finally, the Geo Archon is with us, and with that we can unlock different, I don't think, maybe quests, I think domains. We needed to use some Geo for some domains, so I need to go back and trace that. I know there are some Geo monuments on Liyue and some Geo challenges that we can do. But for the moment, we have two main goals. Farming those weird yellow crystals that are spread out through Liyue. I think they're pretty abundant, so I think I'm going to get them, maybe not in one day, but maybe like in consecutive days. So probably, I don't know if I'm going to show you here that we full farm for Zhongli, but at least making him maybe level 70 or 80 would be a good stop. And also we need to try to see how much we can last or how fast we can defeat this enemy, especially because he's really under level. So I think that our skills and ultimates are not going to do much at this point. I hope that you can also notice that my cold is almost gone, so my voice, I think it's back to normality. Maybe it's a little deeper than before, but we will see. But as I was expecting, our skill is not really helpful in here. I think having a Claymore character would be better to break these pillars. So it might take more time than I expected. We will see if this is enough for us. Oh, we're able to jump that one. But, or like, I hope it doesn't take that much time. I remember when we had to do it, having only venti and furina, and it took forever to do it. So I think we're going to do better than that. If you haven't seen that, it's really an old video. I think it has the cubes as a thumbnail, so it's probably going to be easier to find. But I really think that oh my god, we're dying. Oh, we're dead. Okay. That was not clever. Can we overheal? Wow, we're doing terrible. Can we revive Zhongli? Perfect. So we can heal Zhongli. Okay, we're able to break that pillar. Now we need to damage. It's going to take forever. Oh, we're doing a lot of damage with the other Archons. Now, do we need to break the 3 pillars? The ultimate break. Only one? Maybe it's going to take 2 cycles. Wow, we're not doing anything. Was that the second period or not? We will see when he revives. But yeah, we need to do 2 cycles, which is terrible. I hope that as long as we get stronger, then our geo attacks are going to get better. I think now my build is in HP, HP, HP. Maybe I should change it to like HP energy. No, sorry, HP. Well, maybe energy recharge. But having maybe some geo damage bonus could be great for us. I should start playing with the different ways of doing it, but yeah, I feel like it's going to be kind of fun to have finally another Archon to play with. If you think so, the last one that we got was Nahida, and that was like such a long time ago. Every other Archon rerun already except Zhongli. Oh, we still have two pillars. Let's see. Let's see if we can destroy this one. Okay, only one. Perfect. Okay, it took us a long time. I would say like, I think like 3 to 4 minutes, maybe less, maybe 3 minutes. But again, we finally got a new Archon and we can use it to explore and get more resources. Although we are only going to get like Mora and not much more, but we can do this every day. So now that we are able to level him up, we can upgrade his talents. I always like to do talent level to 2 because like is the only time that you need the lower materials, especially the books and the lower slimes. But now that we're moving them to level 60 or even more, I don't think I'm going to focus on the other talents. I think I'm going to only level up. I think priorities is skill and then ultimate. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think. If you consider that skill should be before ultimate or ultimate before skill. But the ultimate goal would be to triple crown him, although the basics are not necessary. I need to check how many crowns do I have left. Especially because if we need to think of Mavuika, maybe I would prioritize Mavuika's crowns, but we will see. And this is one of the first geo challenges that I found. Just exploring and trying to farm some of the rocks that he needs. But I guess that we actually need to use the pillar in here, or at least a geo construct. There it is. Did it work? Yes, with the chest. Okay, so we can start doing different geo domains. I should Google it or at least try to find them to do them. Maybe it would be so fun to have a video of me doing all of them. That's something I need to plan, and I think it's going to be so fun to do it, especially for Zhongli, and also the same thing for prior with Mavuika. Although it's did some of them with Venti, some of them are more difficult to do, so that would be fun to actually try to unlock. And this is another one that I remember that we were able to do everything, and we were trying to get some, I think we were trying to get primogems or to try to get experience or something like that. And then we found out that in order to continue, you need to lay up this pillar of Geo. So now we need to defeat the enemies. I hope it's enough time to defeat them. There are only 2 mages? No, there are 3 enemies. What are we missing? Oh, there they are. Okay, there are 3 mages. We're doing fantastic. Maybe because we're over level or because hyper blooms are really overpowered reactions, but we're able to finish finally this quest after a really long time. I think there are some of these ores in here. Yes, there are some of them there. Perfect. So this was not in vain. But yeah, I feel that finally we can start doing things related to Geo and related to explore, I think, Liyue, because Liyue basically you need to do a lot of geo challenges and we're not able to do them. Especially also like, well, we have Venti to reach some altitude, but there are other things that we're not able to do because we don't have geo and we can do them right now. So wait for that video. I'm probably going to do it. I need to search if there is any way we can detect it on like a map where we can see different materials. I wonder if they have places where you can use like, you have different geo constructs or geo domains that you need to unlock. That will be so helpful to actually try to plan it. And something that I did is to put a teleport waypoint in here, so I can actually, basically I can teleport myself into the the Geo construct or the Geo cube, and that saves me a lot of traveling back and forth, especially with Furina walking on water. So you can see here we are able to level up the talents to level 6 and level 5. I realized that we're using slimes and we need slimes to level up, so maybe that would be a huge mistake to do. That's something that I might need to double check at some point if what would be worth it to do. I think like level up the character would be priority and then the talents. The other thing that is good that we don't need to level up the weapon that much because it's usually what takes me longer, especially because we've been building weapon by after weapon. Started with I think it was Venti's, a catalyst for Nahida and a bow for Venti, both 5 stars. Then we did another bow for Venti, and then we did Furina's weapon, and then we did Nahida's weapon, so we're actually broke. So the good thing that this one is level 80 and now we level to level 90, it's great because I don't have the resources to actually level up another weapon. So if having the medical one max level would be useful, it might be later. I would not be able to do it right now because I don't think we have enough of the purple ores to actually level it up and give you the experience required. And maybe we need to get some Mora, maybe not, I need to double check, but we're spending a lot of things upgrading different weapons. So yeah, I feel like I'm trying to see, ooh, okay, this is not a good one. Yeah, that's basically our build. And this is a fun part to actually show if we are able to improve. If you remember the previous one, we took forever to do it. But I realized that you can hit it when it's in this vulnerable state. And you can see that Furina's minions are actually attacking the real enemy, not the pillar. So we really hurry up that as the maximum. We can remove 2 constructs now with the skill and then the ultimate finish the other one. So that's so fast. So this actually shows that we can actually improve our damage using, or at least leveling up Zhongli. So I'm really happy about that. And it means that everything that we're doing right now is actually to make him powerful and also to increase the shield, because I think the HP is only the thing that matters with his shield strength. And I think also it's because of the his ultimate is also leveling up with HP. So in the end, like, he would do a super burst with his ultimate. So these are some of the challenges that I encounter by chance. So if you know where there are more of them, please leave them in the comments and I can do them. I will try, if you suggest it and they're undone, I will try to go to the place, and if I remember, I will put the comment in my video. I hope I remember. And then you will have a little showcase there. So we have everything to level him up to level 80. I think this is a good way to upgrade until this video, because I don't think I would have enough time to continue leveling him up and edit everything and do everything as soon as I can. But for a later stage, maybe you need to wait a little bit more. But level 80 is great. Like, we did 0 to 80 in like one video. That's insane. And the other thing is, like, I found out that we can use him in the new this event of the Imaginary Theater. Raiden Shogun is in the first phase, so that's kind of great. So it means that we can actually use Raiden Shogun. I realized that some of the enemies that we need to defeat are hard to do it only with Raiden Shogun. I tried it, so that's why I spent some of the earnings into getting Furina, for example. That was an option. So I feel like with Furina, everything would be easier. And then, of course, we're going to get another character when we win this round. So I hope it's not going to take us that much. The option would be to get Venti to group up the different characters, because I think they are a lot of like small enemies. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be fun. I hope we can use Zhongli in here. I hope we can get it. I know it depends on luck, basically, but it would be fun to actually showcase him. Oh my god, this one's going fast. I thought they were small enemies. Okay, this is great. Yeah, that's done. Awesome. Let's see who do we get. Please be Zhongli. We can choose. Okay, small enemies in here. Okay, it's good that I choose venti, meaning that we can use him. Maybe only him, so we can not spend the other characters. We will see if that's going to be enough or not. Should I use Raiden Shogun? It would be nice to have like a element. I know the last one is going to be the crab, so I want to save Furina for that. Let's see if this is enough. 6 enemies. As long as they don't get the shields, I think that's going to be great. Uh-oh. But ultimate's almost ready. Perfect. Yeah, I think we can even do it in the bonus timeline, so it's great. The second one is done. So now the only thing that we need to do is defeat the crab. Having Zhongli there is going to be great. Having Furina there is going to be great. I don't think we need venti, but of course we're going to use it because we can use 3 characters at the same time, so it's going to be great. Oh, I hate that they make you choose 4 characters. Although we're not going to use Sarah. But having here Furina, I think is going to be epic. Because we can break the shield. That's something we cannot do it with Fatui only. It's always taking me a lot of time to defeat this enemy. Unless we get Tartaglia, that's going to be faster. But I think we have everything for everything required for Liney. Unless when we reach, I think at level like 50, we can level them up to level 90. That's going to be a problem. So probably we have to get Tartaglia by then. But yeah, I think that we're able to do the whole imaginary theater with the Archons that we have. I don't think we're going to be able to do further because we don't have enough characters. But yeah, I think this is the perfect time to close the video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.